It's yeah, you get to you don't want to get to the point where you're taking on the emergency stuff, because the people who bring you the last minute emergency deal are always those disorganized, chaotic, anxiety filled people that will just suck all of the peace right out of your life in a fraction of a second. And if you have three or four of them in your life, I mean, it'll negatively affect everything else going on in your life. It really honestly will. Um, that's the biggest thing that I try to monitor. And as we move forward and as we get busier, and I know this might sound like nonsense to anybody who's not really actually dealing with sellers at the moment, but as you start dealing with sellers, you've got to be selective about which ones you're dealing with. I want you to picture it like you're filling up a bus full of people for a field trip. You got to be selective about who gets on. Everybody's seen National Lampoon or one of the National Lampoon movies at some point. You can't fill the entire fucking bus with a whole bunch of Cousin Eddies. Okay? You can't do that. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. You need a blend. And the people on our bus are the sellers we're dealing with. Okay? So we need to have some sellers that are tolerable, that we can handle, that are not like outside of our stress capacity, to balance out the ones that are out of control. You know, if you have a whole bunch of sellers that are all completely nuts, and that's the only kind you have, you're going to be joining them in the mental asylum.